Wait, what?
Sorry, I'm still not finding it.
And there was a problem. The next day I went to another store. There was a problem. The next day I went to corporate. There was a problem. How is it protocol that if your system can't process payments, you suspend the account, then deactivate the account? I don't have iPhone, so I don't know what it's really called. Because I don't care about it either, so. That doesn't make any sense, and that doesn't sound like protocol. That sounds like a ripoff. This is a system glitch, and I don't think it makes sense for me to go pay for a system glitch. Can you explain to me why I should be penalized because your system wouldn't accept my payment of $5? Please connect me to someone who actually can tell me otherwise, because it does not make any sense. It makes none. This is me. And these are my kids. And this is our life. And this is our vlog.
Got me wonderstruck.
Look at fast food meal combo.
Okay, this is children. That's me. That's me. See, this whole entire thing is me. I'm not crazy about the design on the top, but I do like the style of the top. That skirt's definitely me too. And that's bag. It's downstairs all the way down this way. No, Apple.
Yeah, it would be all the way back there. Yeah.
We're in the mall. I'm trying not to die. It's my favorite store. It's Dynamite, and they're not even opened. But yes, my favorite store. Can I taste yours? Please? I just want to see what tofu tastes like. It doesn't have to be alive. It's scalding hot, babe.
It's called blowing your food.
Like, you like hot food temperature-wise, and I like hot water. Really good.
Tastes like nothing until you season it. You season it.
That's really, really good. Wow. I have tofu on mine too.
Yours don't look nothing like mine.
I know. Mine doesn't look like it's gonna have much of a taste.
It might have a little something. I don't know if that's a change.
It's probably like the best.
I've had plenty of time.
Oh, my noodles are really, really good. This looks like it tastes like nothing though. I don't see any spices. I just see. I need to use a fork. That was like nothing.
30 days since the last payment, then this account was closed. To make sure, you can call 611 from the phone for that number. Just in case, let's try one last time. Go ahead and enter the phone number you want to work with. Sorry, I'm still not finding it. If you're sure you got the right phone number, then this account was closed because of an overdue payment. Would you like to reopen it?
Yes.
1 minute while I find someone to help you. As always, we appreciate your business.
Okay, so this account that I have 1, 2, 3, 4 that have been canceled.
Why are there 4? There was only 3, and 1, why was it canceled? But 2, why are there 4? I only have my cell phone, my son's cell phone, and his tablet. There should only be 3 devices.
Okay, so what I want you to do for me is this.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, so Constance, could you please confirm for me the 3 phone numbers that are supposed to be active right now? Alright.
I'm on a text now app.
The second phone number. Okay, so Constance, here's what I'm going to do right now. I'm just going to place you on a short hold to consult with the technical team, and I'll be with you shortly, okay?
Okay,
Thank you so much, Constance.
thank you.
Have you tried using the My Metro app to manage your account? There's a lot you can do right from your...
So, just as I mentioned that your account was previously cancelled, right? Maybe that's why you were currently experiencing issues receiving services, and when you went to the store and queried this, they told you that it wasn't on file, okay? So what I did was, as I was speaking with the financial team and the technical team, was that I brought back the 3 lines, okay? And then obviously I did also mention that there would be 2 immediate fees, but however, what I'm trying to do is decrease bit by bit wherever I can and however I can, okay? But obviously I am following protocol and process just to enable you to be able to settle the fee. I just wanted to ask you right now, are your services currently active?
My phone bill was paid. My phone bill was paid. Yes, my phone bill was paid. My next bill is not due until May 14th. It was paid for April. That's how I was able to actually get data. I wouldn't be able to get data because my phone would have been suspended on the 15th of April. My phone was active.
Okay, so did you make changes to your billing cycle date?
No, I didn't change the billing cycle date.
Okay, so because I'm just going to be honest with you, Constance, before I put you on another hold just to consult again with the team and then try my very best to decrease the fee that is currently on right now, because what I'm seeing, the cycle date is the 9th, and then your account is due by the 8th.
No, my cycle day is the 14th. I can give you the confirmation text message that I actually got from you guys about when my bill's due. Because every time I pay my bill, I still have the text messages on my phone with the confirmation number and everything.
Okay, could you please check for me, and then I'll put you on a hold again just to consult with the team, okay?
Yeah. How can it be protocol that when your system is faulty and you can't process payment, you suspend the customer's phone and then you deactivate the phone? Like, I mean, I went to the store in a matter of like the next day and there was a problem. The next day I went to another store, there was a problem. The next day I went to corporate, there was a problem. How is it protocol that if your system can't process payments, you suspend the account, then deactivate the account, then leave the customer without cellular access for several days, and now the solution is pay $127 even though you're less than you're just making it a little more than halfway through the billing cycle that you already paid for last month? That doesn't make any sense, and that doesn't sound like protocol. That sounds like a ripoff. So the solution is, and this is not a matter of money, it's about principle, because this doesn't make any sense. It's the principle of the matter.
Yes.
Why would I go pay $127 when I just paid $127 on the 14th? We haven't even met the 14th of this month yet, and I haven't had cell phone access for 3 of my devices for a whole entire week because no one could seem to figure out what was wrong with. How do you deactivate 3 devices from one account in a matter of a few days when it takes 30 days for you to do the same thing and delete the account? This bill was paid on the 14th. So you are telling me that basically because my account was suspended because your system wouldn't let me pay for data, you suspended my account and then deactivated it. So now I have to pay for it even though I'm attempted to make these payments several times. It's not a me problem. This is not something that I did. Your system wouldn't take my money. In stores they couldn't find my number. This is a system glitch, and I don't think it makes sense for me to go pay for a system glitch. That can't be protocol, and if that's protocol, please connect me to someone who actually can tell me otherwise, because it does not make any sense. It makes none. It makes no sense whatsoever. Alright, like, either I'm getting dumber or the world is really just going to, like, hell in terms of, like, lack of everything. So, what I'm being told is that my entire account has been deactivated because when I updated my data, I updated my data like 3 different times in the same week. Once I updated my data and I went to go pay for it, the system was rejecting my card. And at first I was like, oh, maybe it's my card. You know, sometimes cards, just certain cards don't like to make certain purchases. So I went to try another card. And that didn't work. I'm like, okay, no, there's money on this account. So then I went to the phone store. There was an issue there. Then I went to another phone store a different day, and they told me that my number didn't exist. In order for your number to not exist, it means you had to go 30 days without making your payment. My phone was on. My billing cycle is the 14th of every single month. My phone has not been working for a week. It is now the 9th of May. I paid my bill April 14th. I didn't even get 30 days out of me having paid my bill on my phone, James' phone, or his tablet. They're saying that because every time I updated my data, the first 2 times it worked, but I had to go into the store. They would suspend my number after 24 hours. Like the very next day, they would suspend my number for non-payment. Okay, I go and pay it. They said that because my account was suspended and then activated the next day, and then suspended the next day, and then activated the next day, that they just deactivated the entire account, despite the fact that I paid the bill for the entire month already. Where's my credit at then? Where's my credit at? So they're telling me in order to, basically it's my phone is out of service, so in order to get my phone reactivated, go pay $127. Can you explain to me why I should be penalized because your system wouldn't accept my payment of $5? And I've been a customer for 10 whole years? Where in the fine print does it even say that, hey, by the way, if we suspend your account the next day after non-payment of $5, just the inactivity and the back and forth with the inactivity and the reactivation, that's protocol and grounds for we're gonna just suspend your entire account and deactivate your account altogether, despite the fact that your bill is already paid for this. Somebody make it. It just doesn't make any sense to me whatsoever, at all. Because the only reason why it was suspended was because you wouldn't take my payments. The card, it just would not work. And I've had these cards saved on file that are connected to my phone. They've been connected to my phone for years. I just click the card I want to pay with, and there we go. It's on my bank statement. So he's not questioning whether or not the bill was paid for April 14th. He is talking to me about the fact that because of the inactivity of less than 24 hours, they deactivated my entire account. Oh, hey, we deactivated your account. Pay us $127, even though you just did it 2 weeks ago? Pay you for what? I don't understand. Pay you for what? And then he was like, your billing cycle's also been changed. I didn't do that. This is a system problem. Something is wrong with the system itself. Like, this is a problem, and y'all need to figure it out. And then he was like, what you can do is you can change your plan and do $30 for each account. I don't need to change anything. I need you to just turn my stuff back on and do what you're supposed to do, because I don't need to make payment arrangements for what I paid for already. Like, I don't understand. I'm just trying to help you out, man. Find the best route. This route sucks. This whole idea sucks. It sounds so dumb. You want me to alter my plan because you think this is about finances. This is about the principle of the matter. This is a system problem that should be waived. You need to just turn my phone back on, because I didn't even know that was what was wrong with the phone. The phone has been acting so weird and doing the dumbest stuff and not working for so long now that I was just sure it was above me. It was like something that was like really, guys, I told Rob, I was like, I think this got something to do with Russia and Ukraine, because it doesn't make any sense that you're telling me a number doesn't exist that was just on days ago. It doesn't exist in the system. It doesn't make any sense, and I'm frustrated because I'll be damned if I sit up here and pay $127 for something that has nothing to do with me. The only reason the account got suspended was because you wouldn't take my payment. So I have to go pay more money because your system doesn't work right? You can't process a payment for $5? It's 2022. Like, what is this? This is my luck. I don't even know why I'm freaking out because why am I freaking out? I should have known it was something stupid like this that makes no sense. And he gonna tell me on top of that to go to the phone store. They can't find it in this. At this point, I feel so defeated. Like, why don't I just change my number? Because you'd have to still pay for activation. I would have to pay for it like, you know what, that doesn't even make any sense because I would have to pay for activation still. But why would I pay my bill last month so I could pay for activation fee this month?
Hello?
Hello? Yes.
Hello, Pastor, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
I'm so sorry. You see, technical difficulty as we hear on our end. Okay, so basically, I did, just like I mentioned, the bill is $127. And unfortunately, there's nothing much that I can do for you at the moment.
But I need to know why I owe $127. Like, do you have a supervisor? Because it does.
It's the whole entire bill altogether, Constance. It's the whole entire bill altogether.
But why did my billing cycle change, number one? Number two, why was my phone not working for the last week? Why was it out of service? Why did the number not exist? I tried to pay online and your system would not allow me to even make the payment before the suspension. That should raise some questions. Before the suspension, once I updated the data, the payment was due immediately. The system refused to let me even pay for it when the phone was active. So why was my account suspended and why would I be paying $127 and why was my billing cycle changed? Like, none of this makes any sense and I need an actual direct answer because I already paid $127 last month. And before the suspension, I updated my data and tried to pay, and your system would not accept my payments. So how did we come to this? I would never recommend anyone to you guys. This was horrible. Take the serveway. Wait, I'm getting text messages, but God knows it might not even be real text messages. It could be nothing but Metro PCS begging me to. Yep, here we go. All the text messages are coming through from Metro. Okay. Amount due immediately, $127. A change was made to your account. New amount due will be $254 on the 8th. What is this? A change was made to your account. Amount due is $106. No, a change was made to your account. New amount due is $212. What is this? This is... I just got... This can't be right. I just got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 text messages, and all of them are saying that I owe hundreds of dollars for my cell phone bill. This is why I'm beginning to seriously hate technology. I'm getting very, very frustrated and very, very annoyed because this doesn't make any... Wait, what? I'm utterly confused and just so irritated right now and so frustrated because this doesn't make any sense. This is just not making any sense. Like, this is not making any sense. I don't know if I feel better or worse. All right, so I'm about to go pick up Josh. I'm still ticked off. And it's crazy because Rob went to the mall because his phone doesn't work. And he has an iPhone. So we were at the mall earlier. And just our luck that his phone actually was broken before my phone was broken. He's not really into technology like that. He doesn't really care about technology like that. And I can understand not wanting to have a phone for people to contact you constantly because people will hound. Sometimes the outside world can just be too much and overwhelming. So he wasn't really pressed about getting his phone fixed until my phone took the ultimate L. He went to go get his phone fixed, only to leave me with my phone still sucking. But somebody has to have a working phone here at this place. Getting like really, it's a problem. Like, I literally had an issue with work because no one can reach me or contact me. When we went to the mall, we went specifically to go to iPhone or Apple, whatever. I don't have iPhone, so I don't know what it's really called. Because I don't care about it either, so let's not get into that. Team Android. But As soon as we got there, crazy long line, and they didn't open until 11, and we were already there at like 10:30, so we had to wait. We went and got something to eat, and then they tell him he has to come back for an appointment. Got Joshua. All right, now me and Josh, we're gonna go meet Rob at the Cherry Hill Mall because he's having his appointment any minute now to get his phone fixed.
Filling up my cup, coffee talk on the screen porch. So in love, now you're the one I'm losing sleep for. And I hope the wrong ones slip right through your magic fingers. And I hope we find some way to fall in love like we were. Yeah, you're the only reason I was California dreaming in the first place. Seeing you in sundress seasons got me all up in my feelings for the old days.